Part 3, Stop the Boredom. Starting this off with me and Peace doing just that on our warriors. And here's how it works. It's a charge macro that allows you to spam one button, and as long as you change targets, you'll charge whatever target you have. As Peace has said many a time, you can take away our threat, you can take away our survivability, but you'll never stop the ping pong warrior. Alright, to get the bloopers started off, we've got a new POV this time. Mordecai sent me a couple clips that might come in handy. This first one is of a wipe on a heroic and new Barak attempts, and he feigns and somehow gets so lucky that he gets missed every single time the spikes pass by. Alright, keeping with Mordecai's shenanigans, back on my POV though, as you can see we have an ice patch, or so we think, on the ground, and then it disappears. Turns out it was actually Mordecai's frost trap, and we end up tanking the ads for a bit, and everything looks pretty good. But two of them actually submerge. Somehow the two that I'm tanking stay out. And then it all goes to hell pretty quick when we get 4 new ads and then the old ones pop back up. Tanks kinda eat it pretty quick. Don't blink or you'll miss this one. Basically Tal versus a noob for about a millisecond. Next one's another new character of mine, my priest. We're on a noob and obviously he's pursuing me now. Now I was going to use my body and soul, but Sherpa used it on me. So I could have kited that for a while longer. Now what happens here is that this has never happened before either. I get targeted twice in a row and I don't even realize it. As you can see, I wait till like the last possible second to move and decide to go the wrong way. And then I die, someone else dies, and quickly a noob kind of rapes everybody. To explain this one, this is mostly alt run. As you can see, I'm on my main, but this is just a regular 10-man TOC, and we have 1 healer, 2 tanks, and the rest DPS. Healer being Holy Rock. And what we don't realize is that having all this melee, Firebomb can actually hit us. We only had a lock as ranged in the healer. And then the untimely stomp kills most of us, the only surviving melee, the enhancement shamans. And we're basically 6-man the entire fight. Here's the end of it. About 12 minutes later. Now, of course, in this fight I have to include videos of failed charge dodges. Although this one, Peace actually clears out of the way and moves back in after he allegedly hits the wall, but for some reason there's a delay and then it hits him, even though he's behind him. And that brings us to the best one. Nitto dodges it, and then he charges back in. As you can see, the timing can be more perfect. Same thing happens, and he dies after he hits the wall. Moving on to Jiraxis. Here we have Peacebringer with Legion Flames, and he tries to go and burn Warrior Angel and just cuts it short. This really hasn't been a problem in our main raids, but this is my request for when we do our pugs, for the healers. Please don't stop healing at the end of the Jiraxis fight, or else this might happen. And you might remember from the last video our attempts at our mini whelps achievement, and we finally did it, and this is how. We had 2 tanks this time and had 1 each on either side. And it goes off without a hitch. Here's the end. And there's our achievement. Now this is what it took to get there this week. Here's the previous attempt, trying to pick them all up in the middle, and the healers kind of get aggro before they even reach us. And oh my god, the lag. And then at the start of the fight, Snowdrops his luck with the Wing Buffet. In the Whelp Cave he goes, followed by Nixia. See, now the funny part is this happens more than once. Here's a second try. Wing Buffet in the Whelp Cave. I have the presence of mind this time to try and taunt and save the attempt. And I try my luck at avoiding falling into the Whelp Cave. And you can already tell the aim's a little bit off. And here I go into the Whelp Cave. Again, try to save this. Try to pull her back out, but we have so many whelps that everyone dies. And like I said, this happens more than once. This is a 25-man, Markai's POV, and Snowdrops goes into the Whelp Cave, and I taunt and try and save it, but we all die a horrible, painful death. And here's a 25-man. Everyone gets feared, and then she breathes on all the healers. And I've never seen this many people come back to life so fast in a raid. All the shamans pop back up, and a couple battle reses go out. And if you can tell, my group 5 is all the healers. All of them are dead except for 1. And now they're all back up. Moving back to Ulduar. We got Algalon, and here Lozadin tries to Divine Sack to save the healers from healing through a Cosmic Smash, and he ends up eating a star. And as you saw, the raid didn't take much damage, and he just got one-shotted. And this is why RNG sucked. The tank gets deflected twice, and the druid's trance pull aggro, and then easily the 2 ret pallies pull aggro off of them, and then everyone dies fairly quickly. And again, horrible, painful deaths had by all. That brings this video to a close, but I'll leave you all off with the most heartbreaking wipe ever.
20 seconds.
Push up and flat. Or haste pad.
Oh shit!
Water bomb?
4% everywhere. Do it, Dara. Come on, Dara, do it. I'm dead. You can do it anyway.
Oh my god, that was a down
I'm
ball.
gonna try. 2. Get it, Snowdrop. Go. Come on, 2%, you guys. 1%. I hate you.
Shit.